All right, welcome to this part of the video where we will talk about another scenario of describing past tense, something which already happened some time back. Okay, so let's get back to the next segment where I'm talking about how can we describe something that has been happening from a long time, which means बहुत दिनोरु सेटा हेई चालुची आ वर्तमान भी होउची. It's a continuous process since long. So how can you describe it using a particular style of past tense, past format? The style is you have to use an auxiliary verb. You have to use the specific helping, another helping verb known as been. Okay, been. And then you will use the I verb. Make mistake here. Please note, people say, I have been did this. I have been did this. Now that is wrong English, people. The moment you use the word been, you have to follow it with the ing form of the verb at all times. Remember this. Okay. So example. Now what are the auxiliary verbs that we are going to use? Have and has. So auxiliary verb plus been. So you can say have been or has been. So when you use have been or has been, basically ଆପଣ explain କରିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ଗୋଟେ ଏମିତି କାମ ଯୋଉଟା କି ବହୁତ ଦିନ ଆଗରୁ ହେଇ ଚାଲି ଆସୁଛି. ଆଗରୁ ବି ହଉଥିଲା, ତାପରେ ବି ହେଲା, ଏବେ ବି ହଉଛି, ଆଗକୁ ହବ ନା ନାହିଁ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି, but ବହୁତ ଦିନରୁ ଏଟା ହେଇ ଚାଲୁଛି. So how will I explain have been, has been? Example, I have been learning English since childhood. Means ପିଲାଦିନେ ବି ମୁଁ ଇଂଲିଶ ଶିଖୁଥିଲି, ଏବେ ବି ଇଂଲିଶ ଶିଖୁଛି. It is still continuous. I have been learning. As you can see, have is the auxiliary verb, been is the second auxiliary verb, and sorry about that, been is the second auxiliary verb, and the ing form of the verb learning, not learn, not learned, not learnt, but learning. I have been learning English since childhood. They have been working here since 2018. We have been completing the assignments daily or each day. Ame kori asuchu, submit kori asuchu pratidino. Right? We have been completing. As you know, have is used after I, they, and we. So that's why I have, they have, we have. Okay. Acha. Has been, similarly, you can use it in front of an object, in front of someone else, a name. So for example, you will say, COVID has been a pandemic. Right? Acha. Maruti cars have been topping the charts in the Indian market since 1990s. Kavita has been allergic to prawns past 7 days. Now here I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that there is no ing form of the verb. Well, there is no verb used. There is no verb used in this case. For example, if you say COVID has been a pandemic since 2019, there is no verb used. Because there is no verb used, you don't have to use the ing form. Are you getting the point? Pandemic is a noun. COVID is a noun. Okay. COVID has been a pandemic since 2000. Now, Kavita is a noun. Allergic is a noun. Okay. Sorry. I would say I'm sorry about that. Let me rephrase. So pandemic is an adjective actually, because it is describing the nature of COVID. Similarly, allergic is an adjective because it is describing the noun called Kavita. So Kavita has been allergic to prawns past 7 days. Bigoto 7 din helani Kavita ku allergy achi. Are you getting the point? I have been sick since last 3 days. She has not been going to school past 3 days. So on and so forth. So go ahead, write 20 sentences of have been and write 20 sentences of has been, and please discuss it with your hives. And we will see you, we will meet in the next segment.